All right, let's
Hey.
eat. I was just talking about hot dogs.
There she is. What's happening?
How you doing,
I thought
buddy?
I had to go solo today.
No. You're here with one of my favorite products. You're hearing the voice of Chef Ralph Pallarino, who brings to us the Kansas City Steak Company all beef hot dogs.
Yeah.
Not just any hot dogs, but literally like steak dogs. And we've got a 16 or 32 count. When you pick up the 32 count, you end up saving almost $25, taking the price down to $3.12 per dog. And when I tell you, you're gonna need a bigger bun for these hot dogs. They're so big and so juicy. They're our favorite. So, Chef, first of all, $59.98 to get the set of 16. Double the order to 32, and you get them for $99.98 or $4.25. Today's the day to do it. Ask about the auto delivery. This is a game changer. What's the difference between this dog and the other dogs?
Well, you did say steak. I heard steak, right?
Yes.
So when we talk about a steak dog, what do we mean is that we've actually put real steak, but not just any steak. We put prime rib, filet mignon, top sirloin, New York strip steak into the hot dog to create this luscious, this elevated gourmet hot dog. And you know, when we mention those steak cuts, you know how much marbling each of those steak has, right? And each one has a different flavor profile. So when you put these in a hot dog, still tastes like a hot dog, it's not salty. It actually eats and tastes like a steak. And that's what you see here is that juiciness at 3.2 ounces. You can't dry these out. So I say treat them like a steak, get a good sear on them, and then off you go.
Well, and look at the comparison too, as we do a little, watch your sleeve, you're almost getting the mustard in there. Look at the comparison, we've all done it. Is that mine?
You want? Yeah, if you want it. Yeah, you want a little something else in there?
No, I'm good. I'll just do the mustard. I'm good.
Yeah.
So this is what we're comparing it to.
All right, here's where we go. So when we compare the hot dog, this is the hot dog that you've been eating all your life, 1.6 ounces. The color is a little off. It's not certainly beefy color, right? And then next door is that 3.2 ounce, double the size, right? Look at the color, and then when we cut into it, how juicy it is. But you see the difference, right? And you know,
taste the
difference, right? It's got this, I always say bacon notes to it. It's got a very deep, rich taste. So if you love hot dogs, this is your hot dog. If you are kind of like, yeah, I have a hot dog once a year, try these hot dogs because it's gonna make you feel good here. And then as far as kids, like my kids eat at least one a day.
Well, let me tell you something. I almost feel like this is like the grown-up hot dogs. Give the kids something else.
That's right, yeah.
All right, but let me give you the breakdown of what we have here. If you want to pick it up in the 16 count, we have 750, is that what you said, Mike? Okay. If you want to double the order, which again takes the price down to $3 and change per hot dog, consider that. There's only 400 of those. And can you show us how they come as I continue to eat?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So here's what we got. 4 to a pack. Now you're used to probably seeing 8 to a pack, but these are double the size. So it's very cleanly packed, right? 12 grams of protein. So if you want a little protein blast, this is what you want. And then it's just black and white packaging, great to gift these, just very simple. And then they store really nicely in your freezer. And
when you get to the end of them, you're going to be like freaking out. So make sure you get the auto delivery, lock into it so it can ship automatically every 60 days. Not only did this win for best hot dog, last year it won the Customer Choice Award for best entertaining item. So when you're planning that spring garden party opening of your backyard, this is the item that you want on the grill. This is what you want to be serving your family and friends. They're gonna absolutely love it. And you know, the funny thing is, the first time I actually had these on the menu, my dear friend Leah Williams, who you know is one of our program hosts, bit into this hot dog and she was like, wait a minute, what is that? I'm like, that's a Kansas City hot dog.
yeah, you really do taste the difference.
That's a steak dog.
Yeah.
And she was like, wow. She's like, I'm gonna get these on auto delivery. So a lot of us, when we pick these up, we get auto delivery, so we make sure you have them in your freezer every day. It eats so well, and you can do so much with it. So what's your favorite way to have the hot dog?
Okay, so like I say, I like to treat this like a steak. So I like to sear it first. High heat, get that sear on the top, and then I move to indirect heat and let those internal juices or the marbling of all that steaks kind of bubble. That's where the flavor is, okay? You can't dry these out. And you look right there, see that color? That is beautiful. When people say all beef hot dog, what they're referring to is trimmings of inexpensive cuts of meat.
Right.
What we do is like, listen, we're a meat company. New York strip steak, prime rib, filet mignon is inside the hot dog. That's what makes this up.
Right.
So not only does it give you a good feeling on what you're eating, because you know what you're eating, but it's not salty. It actually,
it's not salty.
it's not salty, right?
It has a nice snap on the outside. So again, if you want to use this instead of a sausage,
Yes.
and use this with your pasta or put it in a salad, if you want to do it that way, you can.
Yeah.
It has such a great, warm, juicy texture and flavor. I don't think you'll be sorry. If you get them home and you don't love them, send them to me, because me and
right, yeah.
Ralph will tear them up,
I
right?
rip through them, yeah.
They're so good. And 96708, it's hot dog season, let's face it. Well, every year and every season is hot dog season for us, but
Well, you know, me and you always talk about that. So for the longest time, we as a company here at QVC, you'd only see these in the spring and summer. Oh,
what is that?
this is a little green goddess sauce.
Oh,
A little bit of Parmesan cheese, a little bit of mint, a little bit of basil, and you just whip it all together, a little bit of emulsification with olive oil, put it
Yeah.
on your hot dog.
Oh, wow.
Because again, we're treating this as a steak.
Right.
There's no holds bars. You want to put blue cheese on your hot dog? Put blue cheese on your hot dog.
have a hot dog bar. Have your
Oh.
onions cut, your cheese, your sauerkraut, maybe some coleslaw, which is delicious on a hot dog.
Yes.
Chili, if you want to do a
Love
chili
chili,
dog,
yep.
onions, like whatever you want. Make it a hot dog bar. Make it an event.
Yeah.
Because honestly, there isn't anything, I think, food-wise, that's more American than the hot dog.
Which makes it,
And it tastes so good.
you know what I love about this? Gifting it. So, you know, normally you would gift something like
Do you
something.
have another? Oh, wait,
What do you
here.
need? Yeah, you got 4 seconds.
Tara, here.
Tara,
you wanna
come on
taste the
over.
hot dog?
Yes.
Come
Yes.
on over.
I mean,
Absolutely.
so just taste this just the way it is. A little piece of cheese. Is that
That's
okay?
okay.
By
Are you
itself.
kidding? You know, I've never tried these.
No, get
Never.
out of here.
I was thinking.
I find
By
that
the way,
hard
the snap just
Right.
now was
Thin.
amazing.
to-
thin
snap
skin,
is
yeah.
amazing.
Thin, is that what that means? Thin
Oh,
skin.
thin
It was
skin, yeah.
delicious, and it's so juicy.
Okay.
This is delicious.
Now it tastes like a hot dog, right?
Absolutely.
But what like jumps out at you from a flavor profile standpoint?
I can actually really taste like the charring of how you grilled it, and I can taste like a little bit of like almost like a little garlicky. Is there
sweetness?
sweet,
Yes.
or like a yeah,
That's
like
the
smooth?
meat. Because when you
That's
put
the meat.
That's the meat.
yeah, I mean good meat like we talk about is,
Go ahead.
is
Sorry.
Get in there.
New York strip steak, prime rib, all those elevated
this is
cuts that you would never even
excellent.
think about putting in a hot dog are in the hot dog. So when we say all beef, like we really mean
It is.
all beef.
So here's
Thank you
what you
for
need to
calling me
do.
over.
You're very welcome.
Seriously.
You need to
Thank
put it
you.
in your cart and you need to check out. So it's not yours until you click check out. Please don't miss out on this. The first time you try them, if you're just like Tara and haven't done it before,
Yeah.
you're going to be blown away at how delicious the flavor is. And then when you build the ultimate hot dog, whatever your favorite things
Whatever
to
it
put
is,
on
yeah.
there,
Oh,
it's a game changer.
let's
it
show
really
them
is.
real quick. We have a minute here?
Okay.
Okay. So here's what, because they're so big,
Right.
here's what I love to do. Butterfly them, okay? Now this is great, not only to load in all your condiments, but if you want to split this for the kids, because keep in mind, 3.2 ounces.
That's a lot.
That's a big dog.
Oh,
so
check
how
that
about a little mustard, a little cheese, and how about a little applewood smoked bacon?
Oh, my
Now you
goodness.
see how I did this, right? So now I'll grab my bun. Whoops. Gotta be messy, Jane. We gotta be messy. And then it
Put
just
that in
literally
there.
lays in like
I
that.
love it.
Just like a boat.
All the stuff holds that in there.
And you're done.
All right, so here's the offer. You can get 16 of these, 4 payments of $15 on your credit card. There's 500 remaining. Double the order, 4 payments of $25 on your credit card. You'll save $25, fewer than 300 available with that 32 count offer. Ralph, cheers.
Cheers.
As always, love a good
Stop.
KC hot dog, man. Woo, that's so good. That was good timing too. I was really kind of hungry. All right, save that little piece for me. I'll finish that. All right. So you saw